Hey! Welcome to episode 154 of Level Grinding. I am Rachel Bastrash-Bogan. I'm an entrepreneur, video editor, and author, and right now I am in my producer mode because I am in the process of working on a project for Denver Rescue Mission. For those of you who have been following me for a while, you guys have already seen a little bit of this. If this is your first time joining in today, this is new. So, I want to welcome you all for the ride. Now let's get down to my recording studio. So yesterday evening I came home and it was 75 degrees. This morning it's back up to just 55. So I'm back in the coat on my way here. It's also cloudy, so I don't know if it's gonna rain, so I have my trusty umbrella. I don't get to use this very often here. Right now I'm walking down a really busy street with a lot of wind and construction and traffic. Yeah, maybe I'll just wait and do this later. I'm at my stop. All I gotta do now is wait for the bus. Today is day 2 of recording. Yesterday we did some of it, and it was actually really interesting doing this yesterday because my sound engineer was running late. So the producer and the guy who actually owns the studio went out of his way to make sure that we had what we needed to get our recording done yesterday. But it did mean that we started late. So today we're gonna start on time, provided I get there in time. We should be able to be here pretty shortly, and then we're gonna get started. I'm hoping that we can get the rest of this knocked out today. Ideally that will be best for everybody's schedules. If necessary, I do have a couple of days that I can do this on next week. I just need to reschedule those so that everybody knows what's going on in case we do need it, but we're gonna find out where we're at by the end of today. After I get home though, I need to pick up some work for my other clients. That includes a website project that I work on for a regular basis. I need to square away a couple of meeting details for the beginning of next week. And, oy vey, I feel like I am just running all over the place right now. I also have some personal work to get done for a sketchbook project, and I also need to somehow pay the bills in the house. I mean, it's not somehow, I know where the money is, it's just details. All right, just a couple of minutes late. Bus is running late. Let's get in here.
Sometimes another staff member or client may have a relationship that allows them to effectively de-escalate a situation. If you are not successfully de-escalating the situation,
major chunk of this project is done. Yeah, I'm tapping out with my umbrella here. Script is done. Narration is done. Now all I gotta do is, oy vey, work on shooting. And the first step for that is storyboarding. And before that, I gotta get across the street. So I did it again. I locked myself out of the house. Thankfully, Robo can come home. So he'll be home soon. Then I'm gonna grab some lunch and get working on my next clients. I am home. I have had lunch. I'm taking the dog outside, had a few minutes to rest. Now it's time to get back into my workday. That includes getting some emails done, especially updating everybody who's involved in the Denver Rescue Mission project. So I need just to let people know, hey, this is what we're at, this is what I need next, this is where we're going from here. So that's on the to-do list. Then I need to finish some work for one of my archive clients, website projects. Different client, I gotta get them updated. They got a bunch of events that need to go on their page for May, and so I gotta get those online. Shouldn't take too long. And then after that, I need to look at my list. I feel like there's a bunch of meetings that I need to schedule for the second week of May, which is coming up a heck of a lot faster than I think it is. In my head, I still feel like I have a couple weeks left to April, and I really don't. So I gotta get those things on the calendar and get everything set. So yeah, that's what the rest of my afternoon's gonna look like. It's been a relatively uneventful afternoon. I got my web project done for my clients, so booyah, they're done for the whole month. And I looked at my to-do list and found out that I need to get the video for Creative Mornings edited. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I got started on this because I needed to recut the intro. Apparently I've been using the wrong music for the past 3 months. My bad. And so I've been recutting the intro to be able to use the new music, which I have personal issues with, but we'll see if we can fix all that stuff later. Mostly not with my editing, but with the actual composition of the music. IMHO. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm busy downloading slides from Keynote from Lisa Slagle's talk, so I gotta bring those into Keynote, pull out everything, make images from everything. So I'm gonna do that here in a little bit, and hopefully have at least some of this presentation ready to go and get it together so that tomorrow I can get it online. But yeah, it's been a relatively uneventful day, aside from the big milestone of having Denver Rescue Mission's narration finished in terms of recording. My sound engineer is now going to go take it, and he's actually going to go finish it all for me. And this wasn't originally something that we were going to do. Originally, I was just going to take all the files and just assemble it all myself. But something that I realized in talking with him is that, one, he's a heck of a lot better at it than I am, so it's going to take him less time. Two, I won't have to do it because he's going to be working on it. I can be focusing on something else. And having the deadline of the scripts get crunched because they were running late means that now I need to work a little bit harder and faster. And so now I need to work on storyboards. And if I can let him work on putting all that stuff together, then I'm going to have more time to do the storyboarding. And this is a concept that I like to call buying time. This is why I'm a big fan of it. When you pay somebody else to do something for you, you gain back that time to do the other things that you need to do. And this is really critical, especially if you're working with things that you're not necessarily good at. Audio has always been my bane. I know what I need to do, I know what I want to hear, but I have no clue how to work the tools to be able to get it. And so when I work with somebody else who does, it doesn't take me 20 hours to do the thing, it takes them 2 hours. And this is a big win because I get those 20 hours back, but I only have to pay for 2. And if you can think in this term of this kind of buying time thing, it really helps you get to the places and get to the things that you do best so that you are able to work at maximum efficiency while letting somebody else do what they do at maximum efficiency. It seems counterintuitive for some people, paying somebody to do things that they could very well do themselves. But the thing is that when you buy time, you save money in the long run because you are happier, you are more adjusted, you get the other things done that you need to, you make a better product in the end, and you and your clients are more happy. So I'm going to continue to work and spend some time getting these Keynote slides together, and I'll see you hopefully in a little bit. Robo's busy making supper, so this might be the end of today's video. It is officially the end of the day. Robo and I are about to sit down and do our budget and do our books for this month, pay bills, make everything happen. Here he comes in with the DOG. Hi, Radar. He's like, Mommy, who are you talking to? So, I'm going to close out this video. It is the end. It is the end of a very long day. As a friend of mine asked me earlier, how did your day go? And I was like, well, my day went. A lot of stuff happened, a lot of good stuff happened, but I also feel like I'm not certain where all the time went. Thankfully, I don't feel like I kind of futzed everything around. So I'm going to sign off. I will see you all tomorrow for day 155. Hi, Radar. Are you going to be part of the party on day 155 too? Daddy, I hate this. I really hate this.